Okay, I think we're live, people. Let me close this here. Put this in here. Okay, so then I can get the link. Boom. And I can say 5 for a little bit. There we go. Let me get rid of this. um. Okay. Actually, then let me put some music. What the hell? Um, Joe, Juice, what's up, man? That was pretty quick. What the hell? Not even like 3 minutes in, 2 minutes in. Yeah, dang. You're fast, my guy. Anyways, okay. I was on Discord and I got the notification. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. This is good. I want to do something else, which is. Where do I have this? Where do I have this? Well, I must have it. Okay, I know what it is. Not gonna put it on the keyboard. There we go. So now you do this. So if a pen of dog key that scan code equals um put it here actually. Okay. I don't know how you guys use BIM. It's so complicated. It's not really. I mean, it is when you first start with it, but once you get used to the key maps, it's pretty fun to use, honestly. Like for me, I just have a lot of fun using it, and it like I right now I cannot use my mouse to just go and move through the file. You know, like for me now, it's just so much more comfortable to use the key maps of BIM. So what do I want to do with it? I guess I want to function, I guess, which might be void check registers. Okay. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna say Systio should be a proof. What's it? Registers. Okay, then I'm gonna say B is presented to D, and then we're probably that this is gonna have, which is not gonna be presented to D. So this is gonna be actually gonna be presented to something. This is what I want to do. It's gonna be I and then B. There we go. But I guess, yeah, sure. I can do it like this. Alright. So now I can say whatever this stuff is. Graphics. Well, so now if I'm doing this, boom. I get all the different values. Great. Yo, what test ROMs are you using? Okay, let me lower this because this is a little bit too loud. I'm using, honestly, I've added some to the repo. Here. ROMs which I got from this repo here. And then I've got some others which I've gotten from another cheap 8 emulator. Actually, let me get it. Nope. Which has some other ROMs. So yeah, a little bit over the place. Right now I'm using an Invaders to kind of test my emulator. What? Okay. There we go. So this is what I'm using. Right now you can see that this is not supposed to be like this. So press W, I'm supposed to start playing, but the screen gets all glitched, and then eventually the game is gonna crash, and it's just gonna freeze. Boom, and it resets. I would recommend that Timedoes test suite repo. Very useful. What the hell is that? Windows chip 8 test suite. Ooh, a collection of ROM images with tests that will aid you in developing your own chip 8 superchip, exo chip interpreter. Ooh, nice. Thank you, man. Have you done this already? Like, have you done your own emulator? Okay. Let me get this bad boy. Actually, I should probably do a make a here cheap 8 sources. And then I'm just gonna remove, I think I can move them, right? Chip 8 emulator, chip 8 ROMs, chip 8 test 2 into Oh shit. Okay. There we go. I'm working on my own since last month. I'm still very much a beginner, so it's very, very buggy. Okay, what are you doing in it? Are you using C? What language are you using? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Yeah. Get rid of this. C++ with SFML. Damn. Damn. Okay, actually, yeah. The one that I wanted to get was this one. Yeah, I found this emulator, which is pretty old, as you can see. Written in C++ and SDO2, which is pretty handy because I'm using C and SDO3 in this case. But yeah, it's pretty simple, to be honest. Like, it doesn't have any fancy feature or anything like that. It's just a basic emulator. But yeah, I can pass you the link if you want. Here you go. Right. Oops. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, it's not there anymore. So this would be chip 8 resources. There we go. And now I get a check of all this. Great. But this would be for registers. Now I could do this, and then I guess I could objects run in. I could have some sort of okay. Is it in here? What are you? ML objects? Nope. Bring coffee bin. Wait, actually, I think this function is no longer needed, right? So I'll do this. Coffee.h. No. Oh yeah. Let's start and then continue. Okay. Expected member, what are you talking about? Okay, bro. Oops. There's no member named running. Oh, very true. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm desperately trying to learn C++, and the main thing I struggle with is like using libraries and header files and all that fun stuff. But like, what do you struggle with in that sense? Like, did you struggle with using external libraries? Doing your own header files? But yeah, I mean that's one of the biggest features I think of C of C. Just the header files and all the different macro magic that you can do in those header files. Anyways, okay. So now I could say, so I could do something like this, right? F1 is going to be keep going with its pulse, right? So while all this happens, I don't stop it. So if keep going, we're gonna do. Sorry about that. Objects. I'm gonna fit all this. Alright, great. External libraries, definitely I'm wrapping my head around how multiple files will work together when compiling. Yeah, I mean you can just build systems like Make to kind of have a better organized compiling system, I guess. That's the way to say. I found that it's much easier to get a dev environment on Linux than Windows. Yeah, that's usually the case, honestly. Programming on Linux is just based and better and funnier and just better in every way. Anyways, okay. Now this should technically be that if I press. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much my bad. Objects. Whoops. Objects that equal. Small. Okay, there it goes. And it stops. Oh, but I don't handle the keyboard now. God dang. Okay. That's a bad thing. I like your window manager setup. It's pretty basic. I've done some Rising, not gonna lie, but I've not gone way too deep into it. I just like the way that it looks. It's pretty minimalistic and it just looks nice. That's all I care about. But yeah, this is Hyperland. Hyperland. That's what it is. Alright, so now I gotta find another way of doing this. Handle over your keyboard. Alright, I'm gonna do one thing. So this should be let's handle over the keyboard. But then I'm gonna keep going. And then this is gonna be here, it's gonna be can I do this? Like, can I do... No, okay. Okay, so, there's that. Keep going. There we go. What is that? Yeah, Hyperland plus, Waywire plus Rofi is all I need to get around. Yeah. And yet again, for me, this is way... I don't know, like I enjoy it much more than just having your, I don't know, Visual Studio Code with your basic, like Windows, friggin' everything, you know, like having my own, I guess, environment makes it a lot more enjoyable that way. So now they should be, so I would say, boom, then it stops, then I keep going, it stops, then I keep going. Okay, great. Let me add this in here. Added a external F1 stop execution of the image for better debug. There we go. Now I gotta find another one, which could be, I guess, an F2. Just going to check, right, boom. So I guess if objects dot keep going, so I can keep it this way. Okay, great. I should also put something like great. My cheap aid, I made the mistake of doing post execution PC increment and I have been paying the price since. Like, wait. What do you mean? This is what I have, actually. Like, I execute, I guess, the instruction, and then I don't know how you have it, but I just have it in the case. So, do you do it, like, sorry, do you do it, like, after the entire case, or what? Like, how do you do that? Post-execution PC increment. I think this is what I have as well, right? Or am I going crazy? Okay. So this should be like, okay, I stopped you and then I do this and then, okay. It's not like I can print the entire memory layout. I have it so an ink amount is specified in each case, then after increment by ink amount. Oh, okay, so you have like a variable that is increment, and then once you're done with it, you increment it. Like I don't get it. Like, so you don't have it like this, right? That's what you're saying. So what else can I check? I guess I can check the stack as well and the SB and all those different things. Yeah. The program counter, good as well. Yeah. No. Okay. I mean, I don't. So like, I don't know. And can you like not change it? I feel like this is way clear in a way. You have it like this, so you have your execution, like your instruction, you execute it, and then you increment it in your own case, and then you forget about it. I have it that way so I can set ink amount to 2 by default, and in jump cases I set it to 4. I mean, yeah. I mean, sure, I'm sure it has its advantages, but I just feel like this is better, but that's just my opinion. Okay, we can agree to disagree. There's no problem in that. Again, my beginner brain is truly something else. So is this like your first project? Do you really not have any other experience with programming? Right, so your way is definitely better. I mean, that's just the way that I started, and the way that it's been going so far. Okay, so any registers, whatever. Check her spell. I feel like I can do this again. Yeah. Okay. First C++ project. Alright. But do you know C? Or is it your first like C and C++ project? Meaning you don't have any experience with C, for example. Okay, so then I should do something like check registers and deploy check. I don't know. Check stuff. Let's just call it check stuff. why not? Very professional name, if you ask me. Okay. So then I should do. I can do the PC and the light counter. Well, I could probably do tech rather than stuff. That's probably better. Stuff. I've been doing random stuff with like Python, JS, and Lua, but this is my first bigger kind of project where I actually have to take into mind the code structure. I've written Hello World and C before, if that counts. But other than that, first C++ project, and wow, I feel like it's quite a big project to be your first C or C++ project, to be honest with you. But I mean, you do what you do, man. But yeah, starting with something like this, with no previous C or C++ knowledge, is crazy. Especially if you're gonna start with C++. Like, my recommendation would have been to start with C, and then once you're comfortable with it, then you can go into C++. But again, it's not like I'm an expert or anything. Hey. All right. That's fair. Okay, so the stack is gonna be pretty similar to this. I'm gonna have CPage registered, stack. Whoa. And then this is gonna be stack. And then I guess stack. Okay. I definitely feel like I've been learning a lot with this project. I mean, that's for sure. You get to learn a lot, especially about like computers. You know, you have to learn about the stack, the PC, the memory, and how to like work your way around those things. Of course, this is like very simple compared to I've managed to get a Tetris ROM playable. I forget where I found it. Damn, that's crazy. So you might even have a better version than I have. Right. Sure thing. Alt keyboard. Okay. There we go. So now I could say check registers and then check stack. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oops. There we go. I think I want to build that to eventually tackle graphics programming and more involved emulator stuff. Yeah, I mean, to me, I want to get this done, try to finish it, and then I want to move into more complex emulators, like maybe Game Boy, or you know, stuff like that, like old consoles. Because I think it's pretty fun to do those things, honestly. But yeah, you emulate. And then in Vaders, I use Pop. Wait, how do I? Okay. That would be epic. Sky's the limit, my friend. If you have time and I guess patience, you can do whatever you want. Okay, that's not what I wanted to check next. Boom. So I could say, stop this, then boom. Then I have all these different things in here. Okay. Great, so, stop. The other day I randomly found an external 2 terabyte HDD that I knew nothing about, so huge win. God damn. Huge win indeed, my friend. Right, so got the stuff. Sure, let's go. Right, and this is gonna be what? So the PC, delay timer, sound timer, DSP, and then I could also have the keypad. But yeah, I should also have another, which is called check. But so let me just do the same thing, and then boom, boom, G8, G. Oops. Not assembling to any freaking keys, so it's not gonna work. Wait, so then it's gonna be. If I do F5, then I'm just going to. I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm gonna stop it. Then I'm just going to check everything that there is to check. So check registers. Boom. Check the stack and then check the keypad. Alright. Boom. So then I can say F5. So I just get everything that there is again. And you want this here. Alright. Okay. And then I get a full diagnosis, I guess. I'm making a pizza right now, hope it goes well. I also hope so, man. I don't want you to have burned pizza for dinner. That would be pretty sad. Okay. So sudo apt, you get all these different things. Amazing. Alright. So I guess I could also have another function of. Nah, fuck it. Chicken turtles. So I said that this was going to be the PC. Right, the timers and that's that, right? And the upcode as well. Okay. So then I'm gonna say kind of PC. So let me get this. counter is done. Whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Ba-ba-bum. So, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. So I can stop and then do. Oh, actually, gotta go with 5. Play timer, and then I have the late timer as well. Great fucking job, dude. And then I have. Okay. What the fuck? This obviously has to be the late timer, not the PC, and this has to be the sound timer, not the PC, and this obviously has to be the code. We're not gonna have the PC in all of them. Alright. There we go, I get the code, the late timer, and all this kind of stuff, which is not set to anything. And the PC. Right. Added another key balance for the debug. Oops. Yo. Yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I've had the fucking mic muted this entire time. Well, it's not like I've said anything relevant, but I still feel like a dumbass for that. God damn, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, like I said, this is gonna be pretty much all for today. Got a few things done. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, I think. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're watching it after it happened, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, let's just keep going.